The gym.
Hey, Peter?
Hey man, what can I do for you?
So who's that lady living in your apartment? Girlfriend, maybe?
For the record, I am currently single and happy about it. And I think I'd notice if there was a random woman living in my apartment.
Really?
Sorry, must have been the wrong place. So, you run the...
Sort of. He built...
We found this case number in your apartment. Do you know anything about it?
First of all, no. And second, what were you doing in my apartment?
You know what? Never mind. I'm confusing you with someone else.
Sure, it happens.
Alright, well that feels like a dead end. Start rescheduling again.
Schedule that training session we set up.
Sure, we can do that. Let's
Yeah,
go
you
check the
damn right
cameras.
she's got no barriers, and by the end of the night she's gonna have no knees.
I can squeeze you in on Friday at noon?
Sure, sounds good.
Great, see you then. Looking good, Lisbeth. You're really improving.
Hey, Reg, you got it?
What?
Does that case number mean anything to you?
No, but if we can learn more about it, maybe we can learn more about the woman living in Peter's apartment.
Yeah, but who can I learn from? That's the thing. Who's left? I don't even know. Let's go back and talk to these guys. Maybe they got some info. Like maybe what's his futz knows who the woman is.
Ah, you're kidding me.
I am not. You will find out for yourself one day.
Hey,
Oh,
good
really?
to see you guys again. Madeline here was just telling me the funniest story.
My host, please.
Right, sorry.
Bolololo.
Hey, Michael?
Yeah,
You knew George Austin, right?
yeah. Years
New
ago,
options,
We went to
yay.
the Grace Group meetings together.
Or if they might have been old options that I just forgot about it.
Seen him. A total mess. He looked like a street bum. I don't think he'd showered in weeks. But that was George. He only put effort into the things he cared about.
Oh,
Grace Group
excuse me.
helped him find what that was.
I heard he became an art dealer.
Yeah, none of us could believe it. George, least of all. He always used to say that he would never have discovered his calling on his own, and he would have wasted his entire life not knowing. I used to feel the same way.
Leah had a little girl, Kendra. Did you know her?
My God, I heard what happened. Madeline told me that her soul passed on peacefully, that she's where she is supposed to be.
She passed through the light, if that's what you mean.
I see. You have my thanks for that.
Do you know Emil Haskins? Leah's ex-husband.
Sadly, no. Leah and I lost touch years ago. I didn't know she had even married in the first place until recently.
I don't think I can revisit him either.
I feel for
So
him.
he's
Do you
done.
know, there's no word for a parent who loses a child. The prospect is so unthinkable, we can't even name it.
Leah told us she was part of this Grace Group thing.
It was over 20 years ago, but yes. She was a secretary at the time, I think. She was childhood friends with George Austin, and she brought him to the meetings, hoping to help him out. Turns out it helped both of them. She quit her job and joined the police force. She said the Grace Group helped her find her way. I suppose until now, it did.
Is there anything else you can tell me about...
No. Of all the people, I think, but
Same useless stuff.
Is there anything else...
I just know she was...
This case number mean anything to you?
Sadly, no. I'm sorry.
Heather was working for someone named Ray. Did she ever mention that name?
Sadly, no. I'm sorry.
Is there anything else you...
I just know she was a prostitute.
Useless.
Red has that list, and I don't think he'd appreciate... Is there anything else?
No.
We're gonna head back.
Godspeed.
Hey,
Yes, Malone.
so...
Oh, yeah,
you
we
and
learn more
Michael seem
from
to be
her.
getting along better.
Hey, what's up, Savelle Ninja?
Indeed, he has proven to be quite eager to pursue the duty. That is, assuming he survives this ordeal.
We're working on it, Maddie. We're working on it. So, what's your plan for after this is all done?
Convince my host to leave the city, I suppose. There is no need for two bestowers here. Or perhaps your host can be persuaded to relocate.
What do you think, Red? You want to leave New York? Maybe go to Europe?
My apartment is rented, Joey. What do you think?
There you go. Do you really think we can stop whatever this is?
I do hope so. For my host's sake, at the very least.
So we never really talked about the Countess.
That was the villain in the last
I
one.
have purposely avoided the subject.
Why's that?
She banished me, Malone. Left me alone in an infinite void of nothing. I may have forgiven her. I may even understand her motives. But I cannot bear to think of her. Not yet.
Wait, the
Please
Countess
don't ask
banished
about
her?
again.
Was the Countess her old host? That's weird.
This case number mean anything to you?
No, it does not.
You ever hear of anyone named Ray?
Apologies, I do not.
I think she's probably heard of a lot of Rays over there.
You ever hear of Jim Peebles?
Apologies, I do not.
So we met Heather. She seems happy.
Happy.
Not lost, just there.
Do you think all lost spirits are unhappy? If you are satisfied with your life, and it gives you pleasure, would you want to leave it? Tell an unhappy spirit that it can move to a better place, and they will jump at the opportunity. It is the satisfied and comfortable spirits that are the most difficult to convince.
Lucky us. Peter seems so normal. Well, normal for a spook. You really think he's in danger?
I can assume nothing less. Remember the totem I gave you. Use it as soon as he becomes aware.
So this Benjiro fella, he ran the Grace group?
My host has said as much to me, yes. Sadly, he does not remember much about
Yeah, he
it.
wasn't her host before they were in the group, so
Do
she
you know
has no
Tanya
knowledge.
Corsi? She has a TV show.
I am ashamed to say that technology eludes me, so I'm afraid I do not know the name.
Can you tell me anything else about Michael?
Sadly, no. We have not had the time to get to know each other better.
You ever go to the Carth House? Dumpy place in Chelsea.
I'm afraid I do not.
So you don't know anything else about this Grace group?
I'm afraid not. You know as much as I.
Right. We're gonna take off, plan our next move.
Of course. We will be here.
Alright, so somehow we gotta get info on this woman in the apartment. Oops, I didn't want the door, I wanted to talk.
I am...
Really? For me, it's just the opposite. Your presence here, everything we saw, as terrifying as it was. I mean, you're dead. And so is Joey here. You're not just figments of my imagination. It proves that the soul exists. We don't just shut off when we die. There is something at our core, something precious and sacred and must be protected.
I suppose that is one way of looking at it.
It is the only way of looking at it.
Hey, don't mind us.
Can we talk?
What?
I get the feeling I didn't grill Heather enough.
Okay,
I should talk.
let's go back to Heather. Thank you, game, for your inbuilt hint system.
Excuse me, Heather?
Oh, hi. What's up?
This case number mean anything to you?
I don't think so. Sorry.
It was a long shot, but
So, tell me about this Ray character.
I really shouldn't. Ray is really exclusive with the clients we're given. I shouldn't have told you the name.
I have it on good authority that you were part of the Grace Group.
I told you. I don't know anything about any Grace group.
let's try
I
one more
have it
time.
on-
Nope.
You ever go to the...
I don't...
Nope. Cooper.
You sure you don't know Father Michael? He was part of the Grace Group, like you.
I don't know him. And I don't... Please stop asking.
Oh, we're
You
touching
sure
a
you don't
nerve.
know-
I don't... Please...
I have it on... Do you know what...
I don't think...
Do you know a...
I can't... I could get it.
Do you know a guy...
I can't... I could get it.
So,
Can we not? Let's just enjoy...
sure. So,
Can we... Let's just...
sure.
Alright, no good there.
So, tell me...
Ray is really...
Do you know...
I can't... I don't want to...
Do you know...
I can't talk. I don't want to get any...
Well, Heather,
Sure.
So that did a whole lot of nothing.
there's nothing worth... I'm not just... I don't think she'd... I'm not just...
She'd totally
I'm not
appreciate
just-
it. I mean, come on.
She needs to be... Madeline said...
Oh, mysteries. What to do?
Excuse me.
Oh, what's up?
Well, Heather,
Sure.
We're missing something here. Try the police station again.
I have a question.
what's going on?
That woman.
She doesn't like you.
I wonder who.
It's obviously your friend in Peter's apartment.
Tanya Court.
Because they...
Did Heather tell you?
Dunno. I should probably...
I've talked to her about everything I can.
Officer Palmer.
Yeah.
If
She
I
goes
gave
through the
you
whole
a
list.
parole case number.
I can't.
It was. Do you?
Prostitution?
I don't know. It could be.
Oh,
This
wait.
just gets better and better. Anyway, Ray, let's take a look.
I didn't think that would actually do anything since I didn't have a last name.
Okay, the name Ray definitely comes up in the
Oh, really?
There was a raid on a bar called Vantine.
Well, crap. That's my own
Someone named
stupid
Ray
fault.
was taken in for questioning. No charges were made.
Just Ray. No last name.
Now, whoever Ray is, that's his full legal name. Anyway, here's the address of the
What?
bar if you need it.
Thanks.
Sure.
Alright, to the bar.
Well, I better.
Sure.
I can't see much, but it seems much warmer in there than it is out here.
Alright, let me scout the place out first. Or we'll just both
Will
go
you
in.
Look at this, Denise. Someone brave enough to join us in this weather. Well, brave or stupid anyway.
Right.
There's like Greg Proops on the wall there.
She looks kind of young to be working at a place like this.
You can tend
She
bar
must
at
really
18.
like this place to be here in this weather.
You just can't drink.
They've got a pretty varied selection, although I wouldn't really know. My criteria for picking out wine is has pretty label and under $20. It's an emergency exit. Looks like some kind of promotional poster for a burlesque act. It's a
Oh,
painting
really?
of a woman dancing. It's dedicated to someone named Mistress B. It's a staircase. Hi.
Hey, what can I get for you?
So what can you tell me about this place?
It's old, quiet. I like it that
Sounds
way.
like the mix is a little off. The music's
Yeah,
kind of overpowering
I work on my
now.
thesis most nights. Honestly, I'm surprised a big place like this can stay open. It's always empty.
Do you know Ray?
Ray?
Yeah, is he here?
No, he is not.
Well, that helped.
I better not drink. I need to keep a clear head.
How about a coffee or something?
No thanks, I already have one.
I see.
Do you know Heather Goffstein?
Sorry, I don't.
Well, thanks. I better get going. Excuse me.
Yes?
I'm looking for Ray. Do you know where I can find him?
Ray, huh? And why would you be looking for Ray?
I need to talk to him. I can't go into specifics, but it involves a woman who worked for him.
Worked for him, In what capacity?
She was a working girl, Heather Goffstein. She worked for Ray, and now she's dead.
I see. Worked is the appropriate word, I suppose. Heather left
She's
my
Ray?
employ a long time ago.
Your employee?
Yes. You want to speak to Ray? She's right in front of you.
Oh,
Former
really?
Rachel Mendez at your service.
Ah. That's why you shouldn't have gender prejudices.
So you work here?
Not directly, but I suppose I'm as much a fixture here as...
So Heather worked for you?
She's probably Mistress
Can
B.
you tell me about her?
It's been, gosh, several years. I'm afraid I can't tell you much. She was very young. Very pretty. Slightly lost, perhaps, like many of my girls. She's really dead? How did it happen?
I don't know. That's what I'm
And
trying to
yeah,
Is this a police matter?
Heather didn't
Not
use any
directly.
pronouns, so that
I'm
makes
working
some
with them,
sense.
but I'm pretty much on my own.
Well, in that case, ask me whatever you like.
You said Heather left your employ. Could you explain?
Just that. She packed up and left.
And you were okay with that?
You think I would drag her back against her will? Absolutely not. And what would be the point? I replaced her the next week. It's the nature of this business. Some girls try the life, discover it's not for them, and then leave. Some stay for years and it grinds them alive. But occasionally, with luck and persistence, one can flourish. Like I did.
Did Heather have any enemies, an obsessive client, or anything?
I suppose anything is possible, but not likely. I screen our clients very carefully, and I keep very careful records.
How does this business...
There's no bedroom upstairs, if that's what you are asking. I own several apartments in the city. I give the girls room and board in exchange for the money they receive.
Ah, can I
Some
give her
of
the
them
address?
Skim. Hell, all of them skim. But I make sure to treat them well. They treat me well in return.
If you kept careful records, does that mean you have a list of...
Oh!
No,
Ooh.
I'm sorry, but no.
Don't you want to know what happened to Heather? That client list could help.
You have no reason to suspect one of her clients had anything to do with it. You can't even tell me how she died. I won't betray my client's trust based on a flimsy guess.
I could bring in the police.
I'd like to see you try. Every few years they try and raid this place, make a show of getting tough, but nothing sticks. I make sure of that.
I really need that client list.
You probably have to talk to Heather to
Absolutely
get
not. I give a
something
premium
to
product,
get her
and our
pried
clients
over.
expect premium service. Privacy is part of that service. That client list stays in my office where it belongs.
Well, time to break into the office.
Well, I guess that's everything.
Sorry I can't help you. For what it's worth, I suppose a drink to her memory is in order. Care to join me?
Thanks, but no.
More for me then. Denise!
I like that
One
attitude.
gimlet, please. You know how I like it.
It's Ray's martini. better not.
Ray got herself a martini. So that's Ray, huh? Interesting lady. A young woman tending the bar.
Can I blow on the drink?
How odd. Denise, could you get that for me?
Alright, clearly I need to get probably behind the bar. Take a look around up here first, though.
A painting of a woman in... I don't need to take... Some vintage posters of a German crooner. Some vintage Looks like the kind of place where old men would read newspapers. If people still read newspapers anyway. No. I've been walking nonstop for 2 straight nights in the snow. I don't want to see how I look. Looks comfortable. The mirror is fine. I'm not here to... I'm not here to...
Okay, I can't do anything with those. Is there anything through here? Emergency exit upstairs.
A trash dump. I'm not phasing through it. I might be dead, but I do have... A fire escape.
Where does this go? Oh, out front.
I think I'll try the main... Oh, believe me. Hey, get...
Yeah, he can call since she can't hear. Alright. Get her in position right here. See if this actually does anything.
Oh, Denise.
Oh, believe me.
Not while I'm on... Not while I'm on...
Okay, so that doesn't seem to do anything.
Don't know what I can do with...
Oh, I miss But. Oh, Denise.
I'm not going to steal... Whoever this was, he signed it, "Thanks for the tie, with love, A.G."
AG.
It's a painting of a woman.
Some hack. Nice tie, though. I don't know who that woman is, but it's a bunch of hearts.
Wonder what he has to say. What's up here?
You think they used enough pink up here? She looks kind of old-fashioned, even by my standards.
I think she
No
stopped
idea
to
who
sleep
that guy is.
at her apartment at some point,
No
but I could
idea
be
who that-
wrong.
All I'll see is a whole load of nothing. Is this
Ghosts
a
don't
gin...
reflect.
Hey,
What?
can we talk?
Yeah.
Woman living in Peter?
Hey, you can't go out that way.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Yeah, she might have put her jacket on just because. Oh wait, what's
It's
this?
a rag. What do you want me to do?
Yes, actually.
I'm not just... A trash dump. I'm not... I might be...
Anything else over here?
I can't see much, but it seems... Huh. Locked.
Go figure. Yeah, it's kind of like a tense relationship, but it's like playfully tense. They don't hate each other or anything. But we talked to Ray, so let's try to go talk to Heather again.
Excuse me, Heather?
Oh, hi. What's up?
So, tell me about this Ray character.
Ray is really
Well, Heather?
Sure.
Well, that was useless. Can I talk to Ray about the notes?
Hi.
Hey, what
Or
can I get for
Denise.
you?
Do you know Heather Goff? She was one of...
I don't know her.
So that...
Yeah, sorry I didn't tell you before. She likes to keep a low profile.
Really? She told me her name quickly enough.
Well, I've made her a lot of gimlets tonight.
Do you know
There we
about
go. Now we
Ray's,
get some info.
business?
Look, I just work the bar. I don't ask questions. And I shouldn't answer them either. Sorry.
Well, thanks. I better get going. Hi, Ray?
Rosangela, was it? How goes it?
I really need...
Absolutely. I give a premium product, and our client privacy is part of that service. That client list stay.
Well,
Best of luck.
There was some way to get up there. Oh, he can float up there.
Boy, if I could touch it, that...
Ah, there we go. Knew there'd be some way into our office.
Looks like a bunch